Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be highlighting a fragrance. I do lists, and sometimes I think when I do or put lists together, I think sometimes fragrances get overlooked. So I'm going to start individually highlighting some fragrances that definitely deserve some attention and definitely deserve some love. So today I'm going to be talking about BRIONI EDP Intense. Let's do this. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and thank you very much for tuning in. That is right, today I'm going to be talking about this bad boy, BRIONI EDP Intense. This is a 100ml bottle. This does have a magnetic cap, and you've got the B on the top, plus you have the B on top of the atomizer. Let me just waste. Nice pressurized atomizer. This stuff smells so good, and this has two sides to it, and we'll get into it. You've got Italian citrus oils, peppery bergamot, mandarin, pink peppercorn, patchouli, saffron, green apple, oud, ambroxan, and vanilla. Now, this opens up bright, it opens up vibrant, it opens up sweet, it opens up juicy. That mandarin pops alongside that green apple. Now, I tell you what I do get. I get a little bit of a lemony touch up top, which lasts for a couple of minutes. Once you start settling in, the saffron comes through. And the saffron in this fragrance, to me, comes across smelling like a minty, fresh Band-Aid aroma. And I know that sounds weird, but that is what I get from this fragrance. And to me, I think that is the saffron, unless it does have mint listed, or it has mint in it and it is not listed in the note breakdown. Now, once this starts heading into the mid, that is when the other side of the fragrance starts to appear. That citrusy quality that you get up top fizzles out. The apple carries through into the mid. Then this is when the fragrance starts darkening up. The oud comes through along with the patchouli. The oud in this fragrance is not skanky, it's not barnyardy or fecal. It does bring in a level of richness and depth, but this alongside the patchouli gives this a strong woodsy undertone. Now, with all this going on, so you're in the mid, you're still getting the apple, it's woodsy, you're starting to get a little bit of warmth that's coming into the fragrance, which is coming from the ambroxan and vanilla. This is when you start getting this ambery balsamic tone that comes through with a vanilla aroma or vanillic touches. And I tell you what I do get from this fragrance. The way the oud mixes in with the patchouli, it comes across ever so slightly green, a little bit mossy and a touch earthy. Now, when this sits in the dry down, that is when that green apple finally dissipates. So it basically carries neon all the way through the life of the fragrance. And when it sits in the dry down, it's warm, it's still got a little bit of sweetness to it. Like I say, you get this ambery, vanillic tone that is there, a little bit earthy, a touch green, a little bit mossy and woodsy. And to me, in the opening, it's playful, it's fun, it's bright. But as it starts to dry down and it transitions, it starts to warm up and the fragrance starts to darken up. That is when this BRIONI EDP Intense starts to gain a classy, sophisticated side to it. So playful when it first opens up, even in the mid it's a little bit playful, and then it's like night and day. The opening is daytime, fun and lively, and then in the dry down it darkens and warms up and it turns into a nighttime fragrance. And that is one of the things that I love about this fragrance. it's a little bit unusual. It doesn't follow, or it hasn't copied any other fragrance that I've put my nose on, so it's doing its own thing. So if you want to stand out and you do not want to smell like anybody else, give BRIONI EDP Intense a go. Now, no doubt it's definitely a masculine fragrance. To me, it's a smarter, or it's an occasion, or it's a fragrance that you should wear for smarter occasions. Like if you're going out for a few drinks, if you're going out for a dinner, say if you're going to a meeting, an important meeting, wear this fragrance. Longevity, 7 to 8 hours. It pushes well for the first hour and a half. I would even say 2 hours. I've oversprayed with this a couple of times, and man, it leaves a big scent bubble and a trail, and wherever you move, twist and turn, you can pick this up. It does last until the next day on clothes, so it's solid in the longevity and projection. But yeah, seasons now, because of the opening, because of that citrusy, fruity quality that this fragrance has, I genuinely think that you could wear this in spring. To me, it's an all year round fragrance, but not on hot days. Say if it's summer and it's a cooler evening outside, you can wear this, especially if you're going to be outdoors. But definitely spring, winter, autumn, this would be great for it. This would be great for them seasons. But I wanted to highlight this. A couple of the main notes in it is that green apple and is that saffron. And I know I said it smells like coming across like a minty, fresh Band-Aid smell, but that is what I get from the fragrance. And unless it does have mint in the fragrance and it's not listed, to me, I think it's that saffron. Plus you do get, when it goes from mid to dry down, you do get very subtle touches of a suede aroma that comes in, and there is a little bit of soft spice to the fragrance. But yeah, stunner. If you haven't tried it, get yourself a sample. You can get 100 ml of this now. This was released in 2021. I believe you can pick this up in the UK anywhere from 75 to 100 pounds for 100 ml. That is worth the money. That is a steal. It really is. It's of high quality. Like I say, it doesn't smell like anything else that I've put my nose on, so it is a little bit unusual. And if you want to stand out and you want to smell good, give this a go. I do not think that you will be disappointed because of that fruity, citrusy, fresh side, and then it has that woodsy, dark, warm, sweet side to it. There's something in this fragrance for everyone. But yeah, anyway, if you have tried this, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this fragrance. If you haven't, try and get yourself a sample. Order yourself a 1 or a 2 ml sample. Do a couple of wearings and see what you think about the fragrance. But this deserves some love. It deserves a little bit of the spotlight. Hence why I'm reviewing it today. BRIONI EDP Intense. Right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.